Hello and welcome to Dragontech Gaming. I'm Dragontech and this is episode 5 of Dragontech's crazy collection, where I'm trying to collect every single item in the game. Now if you remember from last episode guys, I'd finished the building, like we've got here. I just sleep guys, it's getting dark. Yep, I finished the building and I did start, I can't remember whether I showed you, I think I just started doing the signs at the top. But at first I was going to do it in the item codes, in item code order, starting with stone and going through the codes that you give, that each item has. But I've decided against that now. I think I'm going to do it alphabetically, which I do have to give credit to my girlfriend for thinking of that idea, so thanks a lot. Because it's going to be easier to find things overall. Just looking for gold items, I could just go straight to G and find those gold items instead of looking through, because I don't know the codes off by heart, so it's a lot easier to do it that way. So yeah, I've just finished all the signs now. That it's all in alphabetical order, all the way down to zombie head, I think. And I've put a spare chest for every letter. I mean, I'm probably not going to have anything to fill the X with, but I've just put that there. And there's a Y one as well. But there's all these spare ones here, if we can't fit them up in the actual system. Yeah, so I'll what I've thought of doing is when I put an item into the chest, I'll not that one. I've got some jack-o'-lanterns. So, for instance, what have we got on me? I've got some gravel. So let's go up to find gravel, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so sorry about this, guys, but I know I said that the first. So that's G. I know that I said that the first part in my my collection would be the cobblestone that I put in last episode, but I think this is just going to be so much easier to find things. Definitely. So I hope everybody's doing okay, guys. I'm doing fine this weekend, this Easter weekend. I am going to bring out a special on Easter Sunday. A special medieval mini build if you want to check that out, guys. Just doing a bit of a plug for another series. Hope you don't mind. So here we are, G. So it's gravel. So green, gravel. There we go. So we'll put the gravel in the centre. So that's the first thing of our collection. And then I'll take the back piece out and put a jack-o'-lantern in there. So now I know that I've collected that item. That's the idea. So when I'm running along, I can see how many I've collected, whether there's any spaces and what I need to get. I just think it would be easier that way. I could swap it up for glowstone when we get glowstone, but I don't think it looks too bad with jack-o'-lanterns. So the first thing that I need to do as a project for outside, an actual building that we can use, is a pumpkin farm. So what I've done is I've cleared. There was a big like mountain area here, and I've cleared it off, and I've nearly killed my pick. Luckily, it's mending though, so I can fix that up. Yeah, so I've cleared all this area off. I'm gonna build it somewhere around here, and it's gonna be in the same design or same pattern. Maybe not with red clay. I want to use some other different colours. Plus, it was a pain to collect it, to be honest. So, as you can see, I've finished all the diorite stripes, and I think it looks pretty good. Done them all the way around, 2 blocks up. And I'll just show you guys. So there you go. This is what it looks like, the museum finished. I think it looks pretty good. I'm quite proud of that, actually. And I think it will look better when we start to fill it up. So what I'm going to do, I don't know exactly what plan I've got for the how I'm going to set it out, but I want it to be slightly automated. I mean, I've got no slime balls, so I can't make a proper automated pumpkin farm, because that's the only one I know how to make. Actually, I might have a look on YouTube, see if I can find a better farm, automated farm that I can do with normal pistons, maybe instead of sticky ones. For now, so I might incorporate that into the. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Just sneezed. Nearly blew my head off. Yeah, so I'll check out some ideas for pumpkin farm, and then we'll carry on from there. And also, I'll try and fill as many as I can. I mean, I've only got 53 jack-o'-lanterns at the moment. Just eat some fish. Got fish for days anyway, guys. I'm never going to go hungry. I'm not going to bother with any other types of farm other than maybe cows for the bookcases, because I'm thinking of. Oh, by the way, I need to sort out some of the rules that I've decided on for this collection. So I haven't done all the enchantments, all the enchantment books, all the enchanted weapons, obviously, because that I'd have to do a building like 3 times the size of this, and also all the potions and all the arrows. But I do want to collect them still, and I thought I could put them into different buildings outside. So, like for example, the enchanted books, I could put them into a special library building that I could build outside. You know, to make it look nice with bookshelves everywhere, and the collection of different enchantments that you can get in there. I mean, it's going to be pretty easy actually. I don't know whether you think that it's a bit of a cheat, but because of the fishing farm, it's just ridiculous. I've been fishing quite a bit, and I've just got an amazing. I've got an entire double chest of saddles and just water bottles, and oh look, I've got a stack and a bit of name tags, and just fish for days. It's ridiculous, and just all these, just thousands. Well, not thousands of them. Exaggeration time. And all these bows. I mean, I could fix them to make them a little bit less, like put them over top on through the anvil. But I don't want to use my levels on it, really. You know, waste the levels on some. I mean, I might make some good bows out of them. That could be an idea. And then the rest, I should really bin. I mean, I don't. If it was a server, I could like give them out to people. But seeing as it's just a single player and there's nothing else I can do with them really. The idea is, by the way, guys, is to level all this off so it's all down to the this level. All down to this level. So I'm gonna level all these hills off that are going around it. So it'll be all like this, all this island. It'll be all flat, and then I can put pathways and buildings throughout. Maybe not take some of the bigger mountains off. I might leave them just for something, just to break up the scenery a bit more. I mean, that I'd never be able to, well, never say never, but it took me a long time to level all this out. But like this here, I'll probably fill in all this so it's level with this. You know, some of the smaller hills and stuff like that. And like this valley area in between the two mountains, I could level that out and put like a little walkway going through. I don't know, I'm just thinking of ideas. So anyway, guys, I'll get back to you when I've filled in as many as I can in the collection, and then I'll let you guys have a look. Yeah, so I'll be back in a bit. Hello, guys. So I'm back again. It's been a while since I was last recording, but I've just had an idea of if I'm going to collect all the items, I think I should actually collect all the mobs as well. So I want to put like little holding cells into the floor. Oh, and I've just fallen down. Yeah, so put some holding cells into the floor. I've been trying to make a list of the mobs. Obviously, I'm not going to go for the bigger ones, although I am thinking of trapping a ghast in the centre. You know, making a big square in the centre for the ghast to be trapped in. I think there's a way of getting one through the Nether portal. But these little ones are just going to be for like zombies and stuff like that. Seeing as I've got loads of name tags, I might as well name everything. The only thing is that I realised that you can't see the name through the... If I cover it up with glass, you can't see the name, which is a shame. But it'll stop the mobs from despawning. I mean, the passive mobs will be fine, but the normal aggressive mobs, they'll have to be name tagged so they won't despawn. So yeah, also I've decided on a pumpkin farm out here, so I'm gonna get on with that now. I've been looking around and I haven't really found anything. Whoa, Jesus Christ! I should have looked. There's another one over there. I'm gonna kill him before he finds me. Come here, you. Got you. Just put sharpness 5 onto my sword, by the way. As you can see, it's not even touched. Bloody hell. There's a spider up there. And, oh, mobs are spawning on the shelves, I've noticed. I'm going to have to light that up somehow. I don't know how. And obviously the spiders got up there from climbing up the wall. Okay. So yeah, I've got the idea for the pumpkin farm. It's not totally automated. I've got to stand on a pressure plate to harvest it, and then a minecart will come. A hopper minecart will come round and collect everything and put it into a chest. I think that's the best I can think of. Well, not the best I can think of, but the one that I want to do, because I want to do something different. I don't want to do what everybody else does, and also I don't have any sticky pistons, which is the usual farm that I make, that with a bug switch, so that it detects the pumpkin and then pops it off and it goes into a chest. Plus it takes a lot of iron as well, so this one's not too bad. I've got a load of tracks from the abandoned mine shaft that I found while I was mining. Yeah, so I'll get on with this pumpkin farm and I'll get back to you. I've just been building it in a test world, and I think it looks okay and it works fine. Although with the new sound update, sounds, it is a bit noisy, but I might be able to turn that down or reduce it in some way. Maybe have the minecart being able to be switched off and on would be a good idea, I think. Okay, so I'll be back in a bit, guys. I'll just start building this. I'll actually start building it on camera, and then you can see if he jumps off. Because some of them, oh no, oh, he did jump off. There, now he just wants to protect himself. Oh, I got his bow. What was his bow? Power 2. It's not like I ain't got any bows, but it's nice to get a bow. Oh, my inventory's a right mess. Anyway, so I'll sort this out, guys, and then when I start doing the pumpkin farm, I'll get back to you guys. Bye. Hi guys, so this is what I'm doing so far. I'm just very simple. This is the redstone that I'm using. Pressure plate on top of here will just set off this redstone, and go into each piston. This is so I can do it underground. The redstone torches, and then the pistons will push the pumpkins off, and then underneath this one here, I thought I had a zombie then. underneath this line here, I can the hopper minecart will pick them up and bring them round and deposit them. And what is there? There is something under there. I'll find it when I'm digging. And deposit it into a chest under here somewhere, and it'll just go all the way around, keep going back, or maybe into a circle, probably back and forth, because there's no point using all the rails. So yeah, so I'll get back to you guys when I've done all this, and then we have this supply of pumpkins, so we can do the collection. That's the idea of it in the first place. So I'll get back to you guys. It won't be long. Okay, so the redstone's done. I'm just going to test the mechanism. So I'll just show you how that works. It just goes in the centre. Sorry, that's not the centre. Just goes in the centre there, and when I stand on it, all the pistons will extend. Getting all the pumpkins off, and then they'll go back again. Excuse me. And then I don't know whether to put a roof on this. I'm thinking of covering all this in glass, because there's no need to get in here when they're planted. There is some water under this block to hydrate all the and it's enough. 1, 2, 3. So I could have gone one more, but I'm not going to bother. So yeah, so this is there's a post to go in there as well. So I'm going to cover all this in glass so that you can see in it, and then you can see when the pumpkins are done. Might put a roof on this. I might put an arch on it actually. So I'll do that in stone brick. Excuse me again. Put that somewhere. I'll just put it in the floor here. There we go. Yeah, so I'll get on with the train track now and get back to you guys. Hello everybody, I'm back and I've finished the pumpkin farm. As you can hear, sorry it's a bit noisy, that's the minecart going back and forth. I think I'll change that to so that I can switch it on and off, because it's well annoying. I feel like I have to shout over it. So this is it. Well, I did get some glass to fix this. There you go. So this is it. This is where the pumpkins will grow, and then typically I can leave it, and when they fill up I just stand on this pressure plate for a couple of seconds, make sure they get pushed over, and then let go, and then the minecart runs around, picks them all up, hopper minecart that is, and then places them in this chest. So far I've already got 38, and look, just got up to 40, look. So that's working, and I don't know about the design as yet. Obviously I wanted to keep the red and andesite theme. I might put some diorite into there as well. Like I said, the clay was too difficult to harvest, so I've not put too much of that into it. And I don't know about this brick archway, but it looks okay. I think I'll leave it as it. And I've just tried out these new path blocks, that you use a spade to make. I think they look okay. I'm going to put some bushes, and so I've also taken away all the stone. Sorry, all the stone and granite and stuff like that, and replaced it with dirt, which has now turned to grass. I've been putting a little bit of grass here and there so that it spreads easier. Yeah, so I've gone all the way around here. This was all stone, dug all this out, and then back around to the farm where it was grass again. So it's spread pretty fast actually. So what else have I been doing? It's the next morning, by the way, so happy Easter everybody if you celebrate that sort of thing. I mean, I'm not a religious guy, but I still like the chocolates, because it's also a celebration of spring, I suppose, so everybody can celebrate that. Yeah, so spring is finally here. It's one of those days that's really sunny outside, and it catches you out because you think, oh, it's nice and warm outside, and you run outside and it's pretty freezing. So yeah, I'm in my little room with my computer, and my fingers are freezing. Anyway, I've just walked into here and I'm not explained it. So this is the holding area for the different mobs in the game. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to put a mob in each of these and have it closed up so you can see them. And so this is like a viewing area. What was I going to say? Let's go back up this ladder. So the tops here, I don't know whether we're gonna put glass in there, but I don't know whether I need to. If you can go down there to get to it, excuse me. I don't know yet. I think glass will still look good, so you can look down on all the collection. But I wanted to label them, and there's no way to label them unless you're facing straight onto them. You can't label them from the top, sorry. So at least I can put what it is, like creeper on here and skeleton. And you can just look straight at them. I think that's the best bet. Yeah, so that's another thing. So I'm going to dig all this floor out. So it's going to be the entire floor, 3 blocks deep. No, 4 blocks deep, because I've got to put the floor in. This is the floor design that I've gone with. I wanted to use a bit of the granite up and the diorite, polished diorite, or bird poop as some people call it. But also incorporate some of the red clay as well, but not too much because I don't have a lot. Just fix my pick up again. There we go. Oh yeah, I've named some of my stuff. So this is my work pick. I'll probably name that in a bit. I have got 41 levels, so I've got my Miner's Delight, which is my fortune. I'm mending, and I've got my Dragon Claw, which is my mending, looting 3, sharpness 5 sword. I could put a fire aspect on it, but I don't want to put fire aspect on it because it's no good for Endermen, because they just teleport as soon as you set fire to them. So I'm leaving the fire aspect off for the moment until I've got enough Ender Pearls. Just sleep. Yeah, so I think that'll do for this episode. I'm going to carry on with this underground viewing area, whatever I'm going to call it, a museum. A zoo, I suppose. It's an underground zoo. And yeah, and I'll see you in the next episode. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'm Dragontech. Goodbye for now.